A Free State Department of Agriculture head Takisi Masiteng is currently giving testimony about how the Department of Rural Development was merged to Agriculture Department. The trial of the 25 million rand fraud and corruption is underway in the High Court in Bloemfontein. Masiteng says from 2012, Rural Development had its own strategic and annual plan. However, later the budget was controlled by the Department of Agriculture. SABC News reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane has more for us.
The Free State Department of Agriculture head Takisi Masiteng continues to give his evidence. He was just indicating on how policies under supply chain were, and we understand from the defense side, who is Daniel Manja representing Peter Tabete, was also highlighting on how now the policies in the supply chain were of course amended. We must also indicate that the Department of Agriculture, before that it was a rural development department, and later on was merged. Now the defense here is trying to understand as to whether the policies then and now they still related. And Takisi Masiteng was also indicating, of course, saying that these are the policies that he knew about when Peter Tabete, who is one of the accused, was the HOD then. And this case is about the 25 million rand fraud and corruption that allegations, of course, that happened in 2011, whereby the Department of Agriculture, of course, gave money to Nulane, a company which is controlled and directed by one of the accused, Iqbal Sharma, to conduct a feasibility study. And we have heard inside the court during the evidence that this is a project that never took place, even though it was budgeted for. And Takisi Masiteng is the ninth, of course, witness that is somehow giving the evidence on how, of course, the payments were conducted. We heard earlier on by other witnesses who took the stand, indicating that the money was paid to the said company, which is Nulane, without, of course, the proper, of course, proper papers or proper documents in place, like tax certificate, and also the proof of payment was not there. The account was written on a piece of paper. I must indicate that we're expecting at least 35 in total of the state witnesses that may come to give evidence on how this project was conducted. But at this moment in time, we have Takisi Masiteng, who has taken the stand, of course, indicating or still indicating on how, of course, these policies within the supply chain. And also we have previously witnessed some witnesses from the same department, which is supply chain, talking about, of course, the signatures that have been documented on the documents that, of course, have to do with the contracts as well as the payments made to the said company, which is Nulane. The trial continues.